It's week 2 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the Nighthawks. Next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the state of New Mexico and the high desert city of Albuquerque. Hello again, everybody. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. And, Charles, let's do some... The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty.
Trying the left side with Walker. We'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. 16 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He completes this to Walker. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup through.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jeremy Chin right there to knock that away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. When you look at this defense, it's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams...
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure gets to him again. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. This is 2nd and 8. To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action, now it's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. The numbers for him from a week ago: 10 catches, 125 yards.
And in the preseason, I thought he was primed for a big, big year. And week 1 did absolutely nothing to diminish those expectations.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now a handoff up the middle. Callaway. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Here's Lou Hedley now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. He can't get him down. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. We'll get that to Charbonnet. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Callaway. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 3rd and 10. Now Daniels. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Lou Hedley on now to punt the football. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. We are in for a good one as we're through one. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. Second down and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw is Daniels. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Ben Simmons, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys have taken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 5. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. And the Seahawks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Loose inside the 30. He's going to have the first down and then some. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 70. And the Seahawks are once again back in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 2. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Off the play fake. Daniels. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. Daniels looking to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Daniels from the gun on third down. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He finds Douglas complete. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Callaway, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Up the middle they go. Callaway, and he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Daniels. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They go play action. Daniels. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2nd and 5. Douglas, the man in motion. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, a 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Nighthawks have taken the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Working out of the gun, Daniels.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
To the air goes Daniels.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Throwing now is Daniels. This pass finds McCaffrey going across the middle.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Now Daniels.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you to Orlando to...
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Nighthawks offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Douglas, the man in motion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Now a handoff up the middle. Callaway. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 31 on third down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw is Daniels.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Daniels looking to throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Nighthawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Albuquerque offense readying to take over once again. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Completes it to Douglas. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Nighthawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And Walker has it. Room past the 35. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back now here on EA Sports.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
As we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Daniels.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll run on 1st down. Callaway. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Douglas, the man in motion.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Nighthawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now back to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Callaway. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. Callaway. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. To the air goes Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Douglas, the man in motion. Right back to him on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing now is Daniels. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Daniels. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That one out wide and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Callaway. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Handoff, Strong running left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Albuquerque, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Callaway. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their